Andrew Grill is an AI expert. Good morning to you, Andrew.
Hi, Stephen. Good to be back on the show again.
Okay, well, look, these AI checkers, Matthew O'Toole intimated that he had run the speech through, or his party had run the speech through an AI checker, I presume. Well, that's how they would know, isn't it? Or think they knew. Paul Given then said he doesn't rely on them. He ran one of Matthew O'Toole's speeches through it. He's not suggesting that AI wrote Matthew's speech. He's suggesting that these AI checkers cannot be relied upon.
Yeah, well, for all things AI, you should never believe implicitly what you see out of an AI tool. And these AI detectors are essentially what we call one-shot tools. They look at patterns in the text itself and make a probability call. They don't do the deeper research around the context, the intent. So we're going to see false positives and false negatives for all sorts of speeches when you check these and just check them once.
Well, what's the point of them then?
Well, they give a feeling. In education, their challenge is that a lot of students are now using AI, and teachers want to have a view whether they think it might be AI generated. But I think as we're seeing AI come into more and more things, and the last time we spoke was about AI voice clones, you're never quite sure. So you need to do deeper research, not just a one-shot.
We've just had a caller on saying, so what? What if... let's not talk about Paul Given this morning, because he is saying categorically O'Toole got it wrong. Mr. O'Toole got it wrong, and he did not use AI to write a speech. But let's generalise it now. So what if a politician did have some principles of policy, and maybe isn't the best speechwriter in the world, maybe doesn't have the best grammar, maybe doesn't have the best ability to communicate? Is there anything wrong with a politician going forward using AI to express what they think?
I think anyone that has a speech to give publicly should want to give the best version of that speech. When I write a LinkedIn post, I draft it once and I say, can you improve the opening line? And it's like giving it to a specialised editor, someone who's an excellent speechwriter. If I got assistance for preparing my speeches, what's wrong with that? With AI, it's being done faster and at speed and scale. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I think the issue is, should we tell people that AI has been used for this speech? That's probably the issue.
Are we going to be in a position in a couple of years' time, I don't know what the time span is, how fast all of this is going, where actually it's not going to be any type of criticism if AI will be used by every politician to help enhance what they do? Is that where this is all heading?
I think the issue is drafting the speech, getting it right. The delivery is still done by a human. So they have to stand up in the chamber in front of an audience, and whether they believe that or not comes down to the way they deliver and their emotion. I think in the future, as the Minister said this morning, everyone uses spell check and grammar check. 20 years ago, did we say, hey, we're going to use a tool to check whether I can spell properly? I think we should assume that people are going to use tools, people, to make the way they communicate much more effective. As I said, the issue is, do we then have to tell people, by the way, this is AI generated, but if a human is delivering it, it comes down to the human, and they need to stand by what they're saying.
Is there much difference between a speechwriter, a special advisor drafting a speech for a politician and a computer doing it? My point is, if it's not wholly written by the politician delivering it, is there much difference that it's another person or another computer?
Well, I think most of us know that whether you're a senior executive or a politician, a lot of people write speeches for you. You have to, as they deliver it, you have to fine-tune it, but someone else has done the hard yards. What AI does really well is things at speed and scale. Imagine being able to look through every one of your speeches, understand your tone, understand the best way to communicate, and then either get a machine or a speechwriter to craft that in the best possible way. So all we're doing is we're supercharging the speechwriters to become better speechwriters and hopefully to have a more impactful message.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed.